Dark Souls 2 is just famous. I think it's just famous for content creator to make content out of. That's why it got so popular.
Towards the answers you seek, it's the least I can do to repay you. Plus, I think it will do me well to see the light of Elfheim again.
That elf light is some good shit.
I saw some people saying the game is copy pasting. The DLC used the same enemy from the base game and even using enemy design from Dark Souls. Halt! We can't just simply say things like that. Let me check it out. Let us see here. The final boss is literally done with a mix of Godfrey, Lothric, Princess, Etroria's shameless copy and paste. That audacity! How about this one? Recycle boss, 5 copy paste giant dragons in the first couple of hours? What is that? How about the Japanese? What are they saying? What is that? Translate. The bad part of Elden Ring is the copy paste labyrinth and the copy paste boss? I see.
Of course.
I'm not surprised because, you know, it is what it is.
Fascinating.
It is what it is. Okay. Dear, people seems to be like misunderstanding though. I don't hate Elden Ring, okay? I wanted to like Elden Ring, but it's just that I didn't enjoy Elden Ring. That's it. Okay. Okay.
Even without feet, if you'll forgive the level.
But that is funny shit that I see right now. You know, that's a the game is copy pasting. I'm not surprised. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I played the game. I kind of felt like that. I mean, like, it's like from the perspective of like because the game is so huge, like Elden Ring is so huge, right? Compared to like Dark Souls 2 or 3 or Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2 is just famous. I think it's just famous for content creator to make content out of. That's why it got so popular. And then like and then people are saying, oh, this is the hardest game and stuff. That's why it got so popular and stuff. But before that, I think it's like a very niche, like on the side kind of stuff, right? They never actually get in their spotlight. I think during that time, some other type of games are getting the spotlight. But during that time, they slowly grow up, and then when Elden Ring comes, everything's just changed. And so during the like, if you played the game from Souls till now, I think maybe you just accept it as what it is, because you will feel like, oh man, this is Souls game. This is like, because like, you know, they just keep it real, right? They just keep it like Dark Souls 1 is like the same thing, Dark Souls 2 is the same thing, stuff like that. I mean, like, if I compare that, I'm not pretty sure if this is the same, or is it fair to compare this or not. It's like, you know, when you say that with like Final Fantasy, and then when you play the game during like the first Final Fantasy game, or the one that you like, and then now you play the one that the latest one, it turns into like action RPG. I think people would just complain the same thing when Dark Souls really take that big risk. Okay, now it's Dark Souls, it's this kind of game, but suddenly they release Dark Souls like 4. It's gonna be a turn-based game. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, people's gonna freak out. Wait, turn-based? What do you mean turn-based? And then it's like that kind of like action turn-based, where it is turn-based, but you have like QTE and happening inside of it, so that's when you roll, that's when you like evade or parry or whatnot, you know. The enemy attack you, and then it comes up with like prompt of like QTE, and then like, oh, you click this to roll, and then roll, and like, holy shit. Then people will be like, wait, this is not Dark Souls, you know. But then maybe a new type of player will enjoy that game as well, because some of the turn-based player enjoy it or anything like that. If that is what Dark Souls is. But Dark Souls is just always keeping it real ever since Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. That's why when you play Elden Ring, it's still like the same type of stuff. They have the same type of like hitbox characters and everything. They just like take that, copy it here. So I'm not that surprised when they say it's like a copy paste, right? No.
And it's good to see you a free man again, old friend.
If this man actually speak the truth in his review and not just rage baiting, impossible. Drop that beats.